Hi, I'm Seema Shenoy Manek and I'm so excited to be speaking with you today. I have trained and coached people from all walks of life for more than 15 years now. And in all this time, I have had the privilege to observe human behavior very closely and understand why people do what they do, what motivates them, and what stops them from living the life of their dreams. In fact, there are many kinds of people. Those who dream big, try to succeed for a few years, but end up keeping their dreams on a back burner because in our culture, to ask for more is to be greedy, isn't it? Haven't you been told so many times, both overtly and covertly, to be happy with what you have and not to ask for too much? There are also those people who continue dreaming big, but keep hitting the glass ceiling, not being able to break through because of the ups and downs that they face, feeling frustrated, helpless, and lost. They wear the tags of achievers, possess a never say die attitude, but eventually, banging your head repeatedly against the wall is bound to hurt, is it not? And then there are those who dream big and live big. Somehow, nothing seems to stop them. Is it that these people never come across problems? On the contrary, most successful people are people who have had a lot of troubles in their life, battled with relationship issues, failed in businesses, lost jobs, known poverty, endured heartbreak, dropped out of school and what not. So what makes some people massively successful while others compromise? Is it their background? Is it their wonderful upbringing? Did they have all the resources they required? Did they have the right mentors? Or did they just get lucky? What do you think about Oprah Winfrey, one of the most powerful women in the world today? Did you know that Oprah was sexually abused as a child, got pregnant at the age of 14 and had a stillborn child? To top it, she was an African American woman in the times where they were severely discriminated. What would you say were her chances of being where she is today? Did you know that Tony Robbins, the world's most powerful success coach, who has worked with some of the most influential leaders in the world, came from a dysfunctional family and even worked as a housekeeping boy in his teens to make a living? Did you know that our own ex-president, Dr. Abdul Kalam, one of India's greatest missile scientists, used to sell newspapers as a child to add to his family's meager income? So what made these individuals extraordinary influencers and leaders? If you still think that success has anything to do with your situations or opportunities that come your way, just log into the internet and you will come across thousands of examples of people who have succeeded despite all odds. In reality, success is all an inner game. If you win the inner battle, you are bound to win the external battle. Grow so much from within that your problems seem inconsequential, just like cakewalk. It is not what happens to you that makes you successful or leads to failure, but what you do with what happens to you that makes all the difference. And now you may be thinking, that's easier said than done, Seema. You have no clue what I am going through. I'm trying my best, but that's all I got. And moreover, I'm doing okay right now. Things are going on. It's not the best life, but it's good. Nah, now that's bullshit. And you know it. You got a lot more in you. You are more, a lot more than you are portraying. You just don't know how to get to the next level yet. Or maybe you're just not able to see it right now. Now, don't get me wrong here. I know, as you're watching this video, you're probably the kind of person who believes in growing. But to break through all your internal limitation, to become fearless, to become bold, courageous, and resourceful is not a matter of will or motivation, but a matter of skill. Skill, yes. You need to get skilled at becoming strong from within. Skilled at setting high standards for yourself and for your life. To let go of habits that hold you back. Habits like procrastination, laziness, and indecisiveness. Skilled to powerfully break through all fears that haunt you and stop you from taking action. To let go of your disempowering beliefs that make you behave and react in a way that you don't want to. Skills to have complete control over your emotions. To be happy and stay happy. To live in a peak state of mind and body no matter what. Skills to be unstoppable, inspiring, powerful, and to be the influential person that you really are. You need to build your mental muscle to win your inner game. Period. Now, let me tell you a story to help you understand this a little better. There was once a cute little mother mouse, and she had just littered this cute 6 baby mouse. Now, as you may think, these baby mice had nothing much to do. They only had to fight with their siblings for milk and cuddle up to their mother. One fine day, when they were having a nice time fighting with their siblings and suckling on milk, suddenly a big black shadow fell over them. The little babies turned around and wondered, what is this big black shadow? The mother mouse, detecting threat to her babies, leaped in between her babies and the shadow, turned around and looked at it in the eye, and there stood a big, furry tomcat, a black and white tomcat. The mother mouse took her stance to protect her babies, looked at the tomcat in the eyes, and said, "Woo! Woo! The big tomcat startled out of its skin, jumped up and ran away, never to be seen again. The mouse turned around and looked at her scared babies, looked at them in the eye, and said to them, "Never underestimate the importance of learning a second language." Now, I understand that this story is really funny and silly, but it still drives a point across about how you are more empowered and likely to not just survive but thrive in your life if you were skilled in the right language. If you learn the language to communicate with your inner self, you can master your inner game. So what is this second language that I'm talking about? In my long career working with several corporates and personally coaching hundreds of individuals, I have come across many sciences that deal with human behavior and aim at helping people be their best. I tried each one of these in my own life and observed the efficacy of these different sciences of psychology on the people that I coached and trained. And in all these years, one science stood out because of its simplicity of use and the tremendous impact it has on the outstanding results that people get. This science, known as neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP in short, is an alternate psychology science that was first developed almost 40 years ago and is today used by the most successful business people, artists, actors, sportspersons, thought leaders, life coaches, and success trainers across the globe. It is a science that has application in almost every area of your life. It can be used to build powerful rapport and strong win-win relationships. Its application in health and wellness is proven by the sheer number of athletes and coaches using these techniques. You can use NLP to build wealth, get connected with your spirit, to take your business to the next level, or to become a powerful leader, influencer, or speaker. In my own life, Using the powerful mind and body conditioning tools of NLP, I have been able to completely transform myself from a once shy teenager with absolutely no resources to one of India's leading transformational trainers today. The journey has not been easy, but I do the work I do because I too have gone through the same struggles and challenges. I too have known pain, trauma, disappointment, fears and helplessness. Fortunately though, I am blessed with a profession that has helped me learn and master so many tools, techniques and strategies of neuro-linguistic programming that I have always been able to break through powerfully and build a life that I could only have dreamt of. It has now become my life's purpose to pass on the unparalleled science of NLP and the skill of total inner transformation to all those who believe that they deserve much more in life. Trust me, I am delighted for you that you have chosen to rise above your limitation, to say no to stagnation, say no to mediocrity, and to a life that is less. All you need now is to break through everything that has held you back in your life. Those deep-rooted fears, beliefs, habits, rules, and emotions, no matter how subtle, must go now. And the fact that you're watching this video today shows your commitment to consistent self-development. And I'm certain that with this desire to live life to the fullest, you will go a long way, far beyond where you thought possible. It is time you master the language of NLP now. Remember, you are more, much more than you think, much more than you can see. Let us uncover the real you. I will see you very soon in one of my workshops. It's time you redesign your destiny through neuro-linguistic programming. And I want to tell you one last thing before I see you again. You are incredible. Cheers. If you found this video useful, click the like button and do not forget to subscribe to our channel right away to receive regular updates about such videos, audio and resources.